taking it seriously. "What shall I do?" I asked that stick, Te Kikorangi. "Write them a poem, what else?" said the stick, and went back to cooking up a feed of mussels from kawhia. National treasures can do that. Take a weekday trip down the coast and go fishing while the rest of us work for the man. "Oh, and make it funny," said the stick. "You don't want them dozing off," and winked. "Too true, Blue," I said. The mussels went down and the feet went up. The giver of advice and good counsel settled in for a well-earned nap. Why keep a poet and bark yourself? So I invite myself into your had-it-up-to-here lives. It's rent day. I'm working till midnight. 3,000 words, 40%. The computer ate it. And that one doesn't give extensions, even for dead grandmothers. My 10th this semester. Heartless, just heartless. How will my grandmothers cope with the news of my expiry from intellectual overutilisation syndrome? I owe use and use and use. I am the future, sitting here in academic drag, flat broke, about to get an arts degree. How do you come back from that? All this fuss has disturbed the stick, who opens one eye and says, "Build a bridge and get over it." Easy enough for Kikorangi. Reviewing the back of those famous eyelids half the afternoon, thinking about a cup of tea and maybe some of last night's whitebait fritters before a walk to the beach where someone has written, "The only land I own is that between my toes." "Too right," says Kikorangi, adding a flourish in blue. "Hooray, it's worth a fortune." And the ragged artist, struggling to repay student debts, auctions the scrawl on Trade Me and walks free upon the earth again in the company of 10 grandmothers. You think it can't happen? Poets to come, orators, singers, musicians to come. The stick is really getting going now. Thinkers, teachers, philosophers, and you, the quiet ones who reach for the moon and stars. Not today is to justify me and answer what I am for, but you, a new brood, digital Pacific voyagers, understanding more than any before you about the blue planet and her breathing multitudes. Come forward, for you must justify me. One who saunters, turns a casual look upon you and steps into the shadows, leaving it to you to constellate and configure, expecting the main things from you. "Kikorangi," I said, "you'd better stop channeling Walt Whitman or Turnitin will get you." "Aha," comes the reply. "Why don't you help me get this hapuka into the smoker and tell Walt to bring his grandma as well as a good read and whatever poems he's written lately. We'll have a session. There's always room in the world for poems, grandmothers, and arts degrees looking for a good time. La dolce vita, la vie en rose, fia ola. May Day is Lay Day in Tamaki Makaurau. Don't you see? The stick is looking for extra glasses and fairy lights to string along the path. And as smoke curls between the banana palms, New potatoes dance with garden mint, and it's clear the whole graduating class has been invited over. Here they come now, knocking with their elbows because their arms are full of bags, bowls and bottles, crates of champagne, dolmadas, drums and diplomas, figs, fire and frangipani, ginger, garlic, grapes and guitars, harps and honeydew, eels and ice cream, lamb, lutes, lemons and limes, melons, mangoes, mandolins, maracas, olives, okra, onions, oysters, pork, parsley, passion fruit, persimmons, pineapples, pomegranates, prawns, red peppers, roast corn and rhubarb, rosemary and rice, scallops and sangria, snapper and squid, taro, truffles, tabbouleh, tortillas, venison, vine leaves, yogurt, zucchini and crayfish. Crayfish in coconut cream. Oh, food of heaven, says Tikikarangi. Bring on your poems, dance with your grannies. We feast with the gods tonight. Have a good one.